Checking here, bring you another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, the update is live. We're going to be talking about what are some good things to do when first starting the update, the first things you should do and everything like that to just kind of like optimize your progress, maximize what you can do for the heroes. Unfortunately, at the time of making this video, I don't actually have the update in my hands on my account just yet. But yeah, so that's what we're going to be discussing when we go over some Foxtrot attacks here. So as far as the operations go, we tried Stronghold and we just got a couple bad rolls, so we moved back down to Foxtrot, and we're just going to go over that for the time being until we kind of get back up to around 150 or so, and everything like that. Like once we get our feet back in the hashtag chicken groove, then we'll get rolling again with Stronghold and that kind of stuff. But so the first things that we should probably be doing when the update drops, guys. The first thing I'm gonna do, well, the first thing I'm gonna say is just not to place any prototypes, because we're gonna need to save those. Well, my plan is to save the prototypes for when, like, I want to have a good stack of prototypes to have when more so later on, like when the heroes are live. Like, not many people are gonna be jamming them to max. Of course, a few people are, but they're not gonna be. At their first levels with their first abilities. They're not going to be like this big devastating thing that everyone needs to be worried about. You can still use, like, you'll be fine defending them with 2 prototypes, I guess is what I'm saying. But I want to try to stack up my protos for, like, within the next week or so, when everyone starts getting the heroes up to a level where they're actually going to be making, like, significant impacts on everyone's gameplay. Because we're going to be able to put out 3 prototypes right now, and I feel like that's not really going to be game changing. So the only thing that I would recommend putting the prototypes out for is if you've already been doing a little bit of farming and you have a ton of resources. Obviously, if you're sitting on a monster amount of resources, like, but that's just the thing with prototypes. Like, they're generally for getting more intel and stuff. Like, putting an extra prototype down does not mean you're gonna go from losing all of your raids to like your base is unbeatable, especially if you don't have any ice. If you have a couple ice, yeah, you're gonna kind of hit somewhere in the middle between there, but it's not gonna be like a huge massive thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that you should probably just sit on your prototypes, try to get them stacked up as much as you can. And that's probably going to be the best way just to start out with the heroes. Like, there's still a lot to be seen on how they're actually going to work with different strategies and stuff. So we don't even know right yet what the best prototype combination is going to be for, because we don't know what the best hero combination is going to be. In my opinion, it's going to be unboosted Zukas with the battle orders. That's what I'm most excited about, as you guys could have probably were able to tell from the last couple of videos. This is a crazy hit here by Mr. Ludwig. Like, he's literally been all over the map here. This is awesome. He was able to get, like, everything too. I doubt he'll be able to finish because those mortars and those flamethrowers might hit him up once he kind of makes it over that side. But that was a super interesting attack for sure. But yeah, and the next is going to be, you should, at this point, if you're doing everything's optimally, you should have dropped a little bit in VP, and you should have a bunch of whales on your base that are just ready to be hashtag chicken plucked. So you'll see my account, I'm down to like 830 VP, and this is partly because of I'm trying to save up my whales, and also partly because I've been covering so much update stuff lately. I haven't really had a chance to play on my account a whole lot. So you see right there, 830 VP, which is the lowest it's been in a very long time. Oh, we actually got this the other day too, guys. I got the Perfectionist Award, and I've been waiting to actually collect that, so that was kind of cool. 3,000 statues, that's done with. As far as achievements, I think that was the last one, aside from the defense one that doesn't even count in my opinion anyways. So so yeah, I guess like there's not like really too much of a science to starting the update and doing things maximally. Like, if you want to do the best you like get as far as you can, you're gonna have to spend diamonds one way or the other, either buying out all out resources or just buying the speeding up the time, which is probably what I'm gonna do for upgrading the hero now that we know how it actually works. For upgrading the hero base stats with the gold, what I'm going to do, I'm probably going to gem like the first 8 levels or so, because that's only going to cost, like, I have the sheet right here, it's only going to cost, like, if you spend 2,000 diamonds, I mean, you could probably get brick up to around halfway, halfway leveled pretty quickly. And then from there, it's going to get really expensive to start using the diamonds. So probably going to be better off just to like, if you're going to use outright diamonds to get to the point where she's actually like decently usable, then yeah, I mean, go ahead and do that, because it's not going to be that expensive. It's going to be like 1,500, 2,200 in that range of diamonds to gem her from like 1 to 8 or something like that. And then from there, of course, just use the diamonds like just for the upgrade time, as opposed to actually using gold. You get the gold in the game. That's going to be the best way to do it. Boost your resource award if you have it. Clear some of your whales. Just the usual way to that you would go about farming gold, guys. I did a video about how like an entire video just about talking about the best way to farm gold for the heroes and all that kind of stuff. So I'm definitely super excited. I hope you guys are excited about this update, because we haven't got a lot of update stuff in a long time. So it's nice to see that most people were generally excited for this update. It was like, from what I saw, it was like a pretty positive response. Obviously, a huge new thing like heroes that, like, they drastically impact the game, right? So I knew some people were probably going to quit because of it, because it was just so different, and like, that's just, it seems like how these games work. Like the big Clash of Clans update last year that caused so many people to quit just because it was like drastically changed the game. But this is different, because we haven't got something in such a long time, and it's just really exciting to get a new gameplay mechanic that everyone's going to be able to kind of try out, and like all these new strategies that are going to form from it. So I'm looking forward to that more so than anything, really. Alright, so we got Beast Mode going in on Disassembler here, guys. He's got this Scorchers and Tanks. I don't think he put out all his boats. He might have 2 boats Azukas, or Grens maybe, that he's waiting to put out here. So this is probably the best way to open Disassembler on lower operations, is just to send some Scorchers and Tanks in and take out all those rocket launchers on the right side. I mean, you can try to get to the back with Zukas, but it's a lot harder than just clearing all these out first. Okay, so we put the Zukas down at the same time. Now, unfortunately, the way Zuka's spaced with tanks, they're all going to get kind of melted together, so it doesn't exactly work. But I mean, for the sake of this attack, that was pretty well perfect. So big shout out to Beast Mode there. And you see the chicken banner, guys. We've got the Patreon supporters. So big shout out to you guys. As of right now, those are the only people that have pledged. So if anyone else has pledged yesterday, then you will get in there for sure. And I'm gonna leave the names up there like for a very long time, at least 1 month, probably more if not a lot of people sign up for it. And then I'm also going to do this thing that I'm really excited about called Commenter of the Day. So whoever leaves the best comment, this could be funny, this could be making fun of the chicken, this could be anything. Like just whatever I find is like, it could be like informative to other people, which was why I picked Lincoln. He was just, he explained like 3 or 4 different things, which was nice. So that the chicken didn't have to. Yeah, there's actually a couple things they explained better than I could. So I appreciated that. So big shout out to Lincoln Eagle up there in the hashtag chicken banner. And then of course we got Marty and Bix Turbulence as the Patreon supporters so far, guys. Yeah, so I just wanted to give a little shout out there, a little nod to the hashtag chicken banner. And and yeah, so as far as when the update going live and everything, that's basically going to be my plan. Is I'm just going to try to see, like, I might buy like a 2,500 pack of diamonds and just see exactly how far that's going to get me with Sergeant Brick, because she's going to become available right away first thing. So with Everspark, I showed yesterday that in order to unlock her, holy friggin' assembly attacks, this should be interesting. Because I showed in the video yesterday how you actually unlock Captain Everspark. And that was by defeating War Factory for the first time, and then there was just like, she just kind of popped up out of the base. So I'm interested to see how that's actually going to work once you've already defeated War Factory, if she just automatically shows up on your map, or how that's going to work. That seems kind of strange. Maybe maybe we have to wait until Thursday, and then that's when, because that's when War Factory lands, maybe we have to take that out just to get the animation or something like that. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see for sure. I'm more concerned about getting Sergeant Brick upgraded first. I think I'm probably just going to focus on one hero at a time. I find the major upgrades, like in any game really, like especially in Clash of Clans, I would always do the heroes in levels of 5, and they went up to 40. They go up to 45 now, so with these heroes going up to what is it, 22 and 13, it's probably going to be best once the heroes start getting expensive. You need to save. Maybe it would be better off to do them in sets of 2 or 3, like do Sergeant Brick to like levels 16, 17, and then switch over and do Everspark to levels like 6 and 7 or 7 and 8 or something like that, and just kind of manage your it kind of manages your gold a little bit better, so you're not sitting on a huge pile of gold that you could be upgrading your lower level hero with, and just kind of wasting time. Like if you're not farming at a really efficient rate, then that's probably going to be a little bit better way to do that. Like I'm not sure exactly how long it's going to take. It's going to take until we see like max level heroes at everyone's disposal. Like it's just kind of like level 22 landing crafts at this point. Like basically everyone has them. That like it passes a certain VP range, of course. So you're like 500 or below. There's nobody's gonna have them. But once you get up to 800-900 VP ish, then we're probably gonna see a lot more maxed out accounts with the max level heroes. So we got Mad Mac going in on assembly, guys. He's still kicking around the task force. I made that joke a couple days ago about him getting the boot, but yeah, we'll see what Big Mac does in assembly here. This base is giving us a lot of trouble. Like usually for assembly on Foxtrot, we usually just go in. I think with Scorchers is probably the easiest way to do it. I mean, like there's just so many shocks here that are needed for Zukas to work. Unfortunately, he missed the timing on that one, but I mean, it seems like we could get a little more work done with all Scorchers, but I don't know, guys. Maybe the chicken is just dumb. That's been the case multiple times in the past, and probably will be in the future as well. Okay, so we got Mr. Poing. What is Poing's plan here, guys? This should be very interesting. Is he going to? He's going on the right side. Okay. He's gonna have to. He's going to have to smoke past all those flamethrowers when he gets close to the core. There's 2 mines there that I see. Oh, wow. Okay. So he's just bypassing that mine. There's still another one there, isn't there? Okay, so we got up here, and then what's he going to need? 2 shocks? Flares the core. Okay, Mr. Point. Okay, I see this. Interesting. Just 2 shocks is all he needs, right? 3 shocks. Okay. So that actually could have worked if he had all of his Zukas there. That would have been really nice. And then we had, I believe we had the chicken going in to finish things off, guys. We had the Scorchers loaded up. And this is what I mean about assembly. Like, this is the way I think it should be done, like from the get-go. But I don't know, like with higher level ops, obviously you have to use Zukas and stuff to get any sort of damage done. Like you couldn't do this on, I would even say like above Stronghold or even at Stronghold. You probably couldn't use Scorchers like this. They would probably just get melted. Especially those sniper towers on the right side there. They actually do a lot of damage. Depending again, of course, on the operation that you're doing. It can either be easy or difficult based on that. But we ended up finishing it out with the Scorchers, guys. That's gonna wrap it up for the video today. That's basically my plan for when the update drops. By the time you're seeing this, the update is already live. I believe it hits at 3:30 a.m. for the chicken, so that's why I'm doing this. It was just I was not staying up all night to do the update dropping video, but there's gonna be tons of time for that in the future, guys. So let me know down in the comments what you think about the update so far. Are there any questions or anything that you weren't sure about in the past update sneak peek videos and everything like that? Let me know all that stuff down in the comments, guys. That's gonna wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Chicken out.